As Christmas 2025 gets closer, the crypto market is entering a quiet but very interesting phase. While many traders are already slowing down for the holidays, some US-based altcoins are starting to show early signals that shouldn't be ignored. Over the past week, the made in USA altcoin sector is down more than 2%. But beneath that weakness, momentum shifts, on-chain data, and time-sensitive events are lining up. Today, we're breaking down 3 US-based altcoins that are not moving because of hype, but because the data suggests a potential short-term opportunity before Christmas. Let's get into it. Caspa is one of the few US-based altcoins showing clear short-term strength. Over the last month, KS is up roughly 22%, and both the 7-day and 24-hour charts remain positive. However, zooming out, Caspa is still down around 41% over the past 3 months. This contrast matters. Strong short-term performance inside a larger downtrend is often where trend reversals begin to form. The first signal comes from momentum divergence. Between October 10th and December 18th, Caspa's price made a lower low, but the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, made a higher low. RSI measures momentum. When price weakens but RSI improves, it tells us that selling pressure is fading. We've seen this before. A similar RSI divergence appeared between October 10th and November 21st. After that signal, KS rallied nearly 74% in a short period. This time, price has already moved about 18%, which means the setup is active, not just a theory. From a structural point of view, Caspa is forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern with a rising neckline. This pattern suggests buyers are stepping in earlier on every dip. Key levels to watch. $0.062 is the first major resistance. Say, clean break could open the move towards $0.079. Where momentum will be tested again, risk is still present. A drop below $0.040 weakens the setup. A breakdown under $0.036 invalidates the bullish case completely. For now, Caspa remains one of the most interesting US-based altcoins heading into Christmas. Next up is Uniswap, and this one is driven by a very specific event. Over the past 7 days, Uni is up about 15%, and it's holding steady even while the broader market moves sideways. That relative strength is important, especially with a major governance vote happening on Christmas Day. On December 25th, voting ends on Uniswap's long-discussed fee switch proposal. If approved, this change would activate protocol fees and introduce a Uni token burn mechanism. In simple terms, a portion of trading fees will be used to gradually reduce Uni's circulating supply. Markets often price in these kinds of events before they happen, which helps explain Uni's recent outperformance. Technically, the chart supports this narrative. On the 12-hour time frame, Uni has reclaimed the 100-period EMA. The 20 EMA is now approaching a bullish crossover above the 50 EMA. A common short-term bullish signal here are the key price levels. A clean break above $6.49 opens the path toward $8.18. Roughly 29% upside if momentum stays strong. $10.35 becomes the next major resistance on the downside. $6.03 is critical support. Losing that level could turn the fee switch into a sell. The news event exposing Uni to $4.86 with a Christmas catalyst and improving momentum. Uniswap stands out as one of the strongest event-driven US altcoins right now. The final altcoin on today's list is Cash, and the reason is simple. Whales are moving again. On-chain data shows 2 massive withdrawals from Binance in the last 24 hours. One wallet withdrew 202,077 ZEC, worth about $91.40 million. Another wallet withdrew 4,257 ZEC, worth nearly $1.90 million in total. Over $93 million worth of ZEC left exchanges. Large exchange outflows usually signal accumulation, not selling pressure. At the same time, Cash price is stuck in a tight range. Since December 19th, ZEC has been trading between $423 and $470, failing multiple times to break higher. Despite the consolidation, the structure is improving. On the 12-hour chart, ZEC is trading above multiple key EMAs. A bullish crossover between the 20 EMA and 50 EMA is starting to form. Often an early sign of trend strengthening. Here's the key scenario. A clean 12-hour close above $470 confirms a breakout that opens the move toward $547. The next major resistance if momentum accelerates higher. Levels like $737 could come back into play, depending on overall market support. Downside risk remains. $423 is the key support. A breakdown could send ZEC toward $389 or even $302, where long-term buyers previously stepped in's. Cash looks quiet, but it may be coiling for a move. The next few days are critical, and everything comes down to one level, $470. As Christmas 2025 approaches, US-made altcoins are quietly setting up potential moves. Crismast shows early momentum divergence. Uniswap is a powerful governance catalyst, and Cash is seeing clear whale accumulation. Whether these moves happen before or after Christmas, one thing is clear. The data is starting to speak. As always, manage your risk, stay disciplined, and remember, this is not financial advice. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more crypto market updates. Thank you for watching. Please remember that none of this is financial advice. Everything shared here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Crypto is a highly volatile market, so always do your own research, and never invest money you can't afford to lose. Trade safely.